Sam Pitroda, an advisor to Congress leader Rahul Gandhi and someone who is considered close to the Gandhi family, has kicked off a controversy with his racist remarks on Indians. The former chairman of the Indian Overseas Congress made this filthy remark while supposedly speaking about India's diversity.
We could hold country together as diverse as India, where people on East look like Chinese, people on West look like Arab, people on North look like, maybe white, and people in South look like Africa.
This is not the first time that Pitroda has exposed the Congress party's shocking mentality towards India and Indians. Here are some instances where Sam Pitroda has showcased the Congress's dirty mindset. Hua to hua on 1984 anti-Sikh riots. In 2019, when questioned about the claim that the instructions for the 1984 anti-Sikh riots came from Rajiv Gandhi, Sam Pitroda said, "Hua to hua," meaning what happened has happened, so what?
अब क्या है 84 का? बात तो करिए आपने क्या किया 5 साल में, उसकी बात करिए। 84 में हुआ तो हुआ, 84 में हुआ तो हुआ।
After death tax or inheritance tax, Pitroda had kicked off another row before the 2024 elections with his remarks on the after death tax or inheritance tax. Pitroda allegedly pitched for a US-style inheritance law in India, where the government would take over half of an individual's assets after his or her demise.
Let me tell you, in America, there is an inheritance tax. So if, let's say, one has $100 million worth of wealth, and when he dies, he can only transfer probably 45% to his children. 55% is grabbed by government. Now, that's an interesting law. It says, you in your generation made wealth, you are leaving now, you must leave your wealth for public. Not all of it, half of it. Which to me sounds fair. In India, you don't have that. If somebody is worth 10 billion and he dies, his children get 10 billion, public get nothing.
Happens all the time on Pulwama attack. When the Pulwama attack and subsequent Balakot airstrikes took place in 2019, Sam Pitroda criticized the Modi government for its tough stance on terror. He said that terror attacks happen all the time and that India should restrain itself from conducting surgical strikes, just like the Congress government did after the 26/11 Mumbai attacks. Temples won't create jobs on Ram Mandir. In 2023, Sam Pitroda again sparked a row when he said that temples were not going to solve India's problems of unemployment, inflation, education, and health.
We have a problem with unemployment, inflation, education, health. No one talks about these things, but everyone talks about Ram, Hanuman, Mandir. And I have said that temples are not going to create jobs.
On another occasion, he made Hindu-phobic remarks when he said that the idea of India was being challenged by the Ram Mandir and celebrating Ram Navami.
So that idea of India, which is rooted in democracy, freedom, liberty, fraternity, is being challenged by Ram Temple and Ram Navami and Prime Minister going to temple all the time. And
selfish middle class on high taxes under Congress. In an interview when questioned whether taxes will go up under a future Congress government to fund the party's poll freebies, Sam Pitroda said that the middle class should have a heart and not be selfish while paying higher taxes.
And a lot of the viewers, the middle class viewers, are voicing the concern that it looks like if the Congress comes to power, the burden of all these schemes will come on us, the middle class. We'll be the ones who'll have to pay more taxes. What would you say to the middle class who are actually getting worried about this?
Middle class will have more opportunities. Middle class will get more jobs. Today there are no jobs.
But taxes will not go up on them?
Taxes may go up a little bit, but I don't think that's a major issue. Let's not worry about that. Don't be selfish, okay? Have big heart. Taxes may go up a little bit, but I don't think that's a major issue. Let's not worry about that. Don't be selfish, okay? Have big heart.
Is Sam Pitroda proposing that India goes back to the income tax slabs as they were under Indira Gandhi, when Indians had to pay an income tax of up to 97.5%? Is this what he meant when he said that the middle class should not be selfish? From such insensitive remarks on India's middle class to anti-Hindu remarks insulting the religious sentiments of millions of Indians, Rahul Gandhi's advisor Sam Pitroda has, through his controversial statements, given us a glimpse of how the Congress would govern India if it ever came back to power. With the Congress party's anti-India and anti-people mindset exposed, Indians should take this as a warning and reject the Congress at the polling booth.